This is one-on-one session with the Forum IAS founder and director Ayush Sinha. In this session, students are asked questions to test their preparedness for the personality test. One-on-one sessions are not mock panel sessions.
May I come in, sir?
Please come in. Have a seat.
Thank you, sir.
So can you introduce yourself to me briefly?
So my name is Shubham Kumar Meena. I am 22 years old. I am from Rajasthan, Alwar. I have done my schooling from Kendriya Vidyalaya, Alwar, and then move on to Delhi for my graduation in SriRam College of Commerce in BCom Honors.
You're from Bharatpur in Rajasthan?
Yes, sir.
What is Bharatpur famous for?
So it is famous for Ghana bird sanctuary, sir.
Ghana bird sanctuary. What are the major birds that are found there?
So mainly the major birds that are found there are migratory Siberian karen and the indigenous Saras karen, sir.
What is the theory? How are these Siberian cranes are able to locate where to come? If I were a crane, I may have missed the spot completely coming from so far. Where are they coming from? And
Sir,
how do they know where to land?
So they are coming from Tundra region of Russia, and sir, I think they find their location by traveling this much far to find the food in the cold winter times of Russia.
So how are they? Do they have some compass with them? How do they locate where to come traveling from so far?
Sorry, sir, I am not aware of this.
What are the theories? There are certain theories now with respect to how they are able to locate.
Sorry, sir, I am not aware.
Okay. Rajasthan, what is the primary source of water in Rajasthan?
So, primary source of water in Rajasthan is western monsoon, and sir, in the western Rajasthan, it is Indira Gandhi Canal, sir.
Okay. Tell me 2 or 3 negatives of the Indira Gandhi Canal. When we started the canal, we did it with a certain purpose,
Yes,
right?
sir.
For example, promotion of agriculture, household water, what a lot of things were there. Today, after so many years or decades, we are seeing the ill effects. Tell me 2 or 3 ill effects of the Indira Gandhi Canal system.
So, first one could be the salinization of farm fields around Indira Gandhi Canal. People overuse the water there from the canal. And so the second is vector-borne disease, which were born in the waters of Indira Gandhi Canal. And so the third, the higher evaporation rate, which reduce the efficiency of Indira Gandhi water canal.
You play and watch cricket?
Yes, sir.
These days, cricketers are only wanting to play for IPL. These days, cricketers only want to play for IPL. They are not trying to play for the country. What is your opinion on this?
So I think we cannot give a black or white statement that player only want to play for IPL. For example, Shaklan Mahmood of England has declined IPL contract to play for the county cricket in England, so that he can perform better in the red ball cricket for England cricket.
You also write Hindi poems?
Yes, sir.
Do you read some of them?
Sorry, sir, I haven't read it because I'm not from Hindi literature background. Sorry, sir.
But you write Hindi poem. Can you recite any poem of yours?
Yes, sir. Sir, it is in Hindi if you may allow.
Yes.
Yes, sir. चल पड़ा हूँ राह पे हम सफर भी है नहीं तू चलता जा यूं ही पर है मंजिलें यहीं कहीं है मंजिलें मिली नहीं तो रास्तों पे सब्र कर, है मंजिलें क्या सभी जिंदगी के पड़ाव भर, वह हार में जो बात है जीत में वह है नहीं, जो सिखाया हार ने वह जीत में मिला नहीं, तू खुदा खुदी का है तेरी हार में भी जीत है, तो रुक ना अब डगर पे यूं कि सांस बाकी और है।
You have written it?
यस सर।
What was your inspiration for writing this poem?
Sir, to be honest, this poem was written by me in the November 2021 when I get a very low mark in one of my main mock test series.
November 2020.
2021, sorry.
What is happening in Pakistan right now?
So Pakistan is going through a change in the power setup of central government, which was earlier Prime Minister by Imran Khan, and now the opposition leader has claimed the majority to came into power.
What is our biggest challenge in dealing with Pakistan? If the Indian Prime Minister wants peace with Pakistan, what is the biggest challenge when we work with Pakistan?
Sir, I think the biggest challenge between India-Pakistan relation is the state-sponsored terrorism, which is continuously increasing since 1990s, majorly in the Pakistan occupied Kashmir and the India-Pakistan border area also.
All right, but still, if we want to talk peace with Pakistan, what is the challenge? They are doing cross-border terrorism. We want to discuss it. What challenge do we face in having any talks with Pakistan?
So I think it is a kind majorly it is based on state-sponsored terrorism. But sir, literally it was used by politicians and their.
That's okay. So they are into state-sponsored terrorism. That is fine. I want to know what they want. I want to talk to them. What challenge is coming in having any talks with Pakistan?
So I think one-on-one talks, directly bilateral talks has been halted after the Pulwama attack. And sir, if we could
That is
able to
correct.
revive.
That is correct. If the Pakistani regime, they want to talk to somebody in India, who will they talk to?
Sir, Indian High Commissioner in.
If the highest level, who can they talk to?
Sir, I think that they can talk directly to the Prime Minister or the External Affairs Minister.
They can talk to our Prime Minister. If our Prime Minister has made a promise to Pakistan, will it be honored or not?
Sir, if it is made by our Prime Minister, then it should be honored, provided that the terms and conditions of the deal has been
Yes.
set.
Now tell me, if I want to talk to Pakistan, who should I talk to?
So you as a
No, as
Prime
if
Minister.
India wants to talk to Pakistan,
Yes, sir.
who should they talk to?
Sir, they can talk to the Pakistan High Commissioner here in India, and then sir, if you want to go higher up in the hierarchy, you can go and talk to their foreign minister, and if you want something higher than that you can go directly to the Prime Minister itself.
Okay, but is it assured? Think from India's perspective. I have signed a peace treaty with the Pakistan's Prime Minister. Is it assured that Pakistan will follow the peace treaty, or just because their Prime Minister has signed it?
So signing a deal does not.
No, you're not getting the question. Are there people who can overrule the Prime Minister of Pakistan there or not?
So constitutionally there is no, but sir, practically the army of Pakistan has an influence over the government of Pakistan.
Our country?
So our country is truly Republican democratic. So the Prime Minister of India is the head.
I was expecting that you will tell me that, sir, the challenge in talking to Pakistan is that we don't know who to talk to. There are multiple power centers. You have the Prime Minister, a democratically elected leader. You have the Inter-Services Intelligence, ISI, that is own power center. Then we have the military, which is again a power center. And we have the ulemas and the Maulvis there.
Yes, sir.
They are their own power center. So Pakistan Prime Minister will sign a peace deal. We will have no cross-border terrorism. By the time he goes back, the military will send somebody. So there is a genuine problem that their power centers are distributed. In Indian case, if the Prime Minister has made a commitment, that will be honored by all the institutions.
Yes, sir.
Nobody. All right. What is your motivation for joining the civil services?
So I think my personal motivation for joining the civil services is to bring the rural development at par with the urban development in India.
Shubham, one last question. Do you think our policy with respect to the Russia-Ukraine crisis does it deviate from our idealistic stand on international issues?
So I think it is more on a practical sense and in the national interest. If we go to the idealistic stand, then we must condemn the actions of Russia over Ukraine. But it is in our national interest to strike a balance between Russia and the West.
ठीक है, शुभम, your interview is over.
Thank you.